Oh by Joe, what a video to do. What a video to do indeed. Well, I know you've been dying for a video and you want to know what is going on with the goddamn channel. Trust me, I'm just as eager as you, if not more, and I've got to wait another 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks. Not telling you who, but which trusted flagger, but it's being looked into, and it's going to be looked into by the real YouTube team, because although my video is flagged by a bunch of hypocrites, I'll get to that in a sec, I don't think it was that I actually necessarily pulled it down, like trying to read between the lines and stuff. Nothing is concrete in this kind of thing, but I know I get so many responses and stuff, people saying like, when you know, can you just do a new channel or whatever? Yeah, well, if my channel doesn't come back because, you know, the finalisation, then I'll look into that. Okay, it's not really that simple. I can't really go into it. Yes, it's complicated, but trust me, I will be around. But just hang on for another week or two, okay, where it gets looked into. Hopefully, the best result will be that my channel is just reinstated and nothing is lost. Okay, nothing is lost. All the videos that are there, because it's not just, you know, exposing Bluff and other people and that. I got loads of videos of my daughter on there, for instance. Look at all the music videos I did, the heartfelt music videos, that, you know, really meant a part of, you know, my time in our old house, for instance. Or, you know, whatever else. And obviously the evidence. How many killer sessions have I got? Not shitloads, but we can say at least 15 of them or so really are something that I would love to hand over to the scientific community and go, here you are. What do you make of this? Do you reckon that's just a random radio broadcast? You tell me, huh? Oh no, no jump cuts. No, just recorded as it happened. What do you think, Mr. Scientific Community? And that's what we strive for, don't we? You know, it all started, this YouTube little journey wasn't really meant to be a thing. That's the crazy thing about all this. I did one video. I started with one video. And that one video was a rant. A rant as a frustrated fan at a certain Bluff Paranormal. Just one video. Then people wanted to know more. Well, what about this house you live in you go on about? What about it? La 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 explained. We had a 10-year residential haunting from an entity known as Charlie. And, you know, I've got the photo to back it up. And that was that. I'm talking like you're a new audience when you're not a new audience. Most of you know what's what. If you don't know what's what, then just find me on G+. The only thing I am about now is on G+, and on my community, you know. Other than this channel that Scotty kindly lets me upload videos to. As far as sessions go, I'm not going to be doing another session until I get onto my channel, because this is Scotty's channel. You've got to remember, I don't want to overtake it with me. It's his channel, right? So he's doing me a nice service here, my videos and stuff. So what we are talking about is just messages that need to get out there, where everyone who knows or, you know, about me can find me here, you know, quite easy. And yes, you certainly do have permission to mirror this video, send it along your way. Do what you want with it. I don't know. Stick up your ass for it. I care. I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, title, you know, the hypocrisy of epic magnitude. Yeah, what hypocrisy. Now I know there are a few people who, they support what I do, but at the same time they're like, well, you know, those that know about Bluff know, those that don't. There's no point carrying on with this. Why don't you just, you know, just put your evidence out there and be like that? Well, personally, I think it's not just for entertainment purposes, don't get me wrong, but if you just do session after session after session after session, it gets a bit stale, I guess, because it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't. That's the truth of the matter. When it works, it really, really works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. And I always upload my sessions no matter what. You know that, okay? So, good result, bad result. But, okay, so, admittedly, the most watched videos of mine are the expose of Bluff Paranormal. In fact, the most watched video on my channel was not even my video, but the guy here who's letting me use his channel, Scotty's channel. Interesting, that. Over 130,000 views. And the word was getting out there about how these people do their sessions. They're not legit. That, you know, they're rigged apps, sound samples. I'm not going to go through this, you know that. But the way they put themselves across is like a guru to life, you know. Be positive. Always positive. Shalom. Be positive and everything will go your way. Positive. And they like to virtue signal. Now, this is where the hypocrisy bit comes in. It pisses me off a little bit. I shouldn't really give names, but I will. But does anybody know who Steve Holte is? Yeah, quite well known in the ITC community. He's got a problem with his heart, you know. He's having open heart surgery. It's a big thing, major thing, you know. So in America, like they don't have, you know, you don't have like what we have in NHS, don't we? I'll come to that in a minute. That's an important thing as well. Fucking NHS. And this is probably why the video is going to be in low quality as well, because I've got so much to say, I guess. Oh boy, jump cut. Just give me a minute. It's going to be a long one. So it's like this. Steve Holte has a GoFundMe put up. And ironically, that was the last video I did. I did a GoFundMe for Steve Holte to just get the word out there. You know, I can't really afford anything to put into his GoFundMe, but I can certainly spread the word, can't I? And then that was when my channel went down an hour later for scam, spam, deception, whatever. I don't know if they thought that was a scam. I don't know. I'm just trying to read between the lines, right? And Mr. Bluff found a great way to virtue signal. He donated to him. And quite a bit as well. I say quite a bit. I think it's 250 quid. It's quite a lot of money for me. I don't know what it is for him. Probably peanuts. But for me, that's a huge amount of money, you know. And yeah. Now, if he just did that and shut up and that's that, no worries, you know. Thank you, Stephen. That's a good thing to do. Considering Mr. Holte, Mr. Bluff are sort of sworn enemies, if you like. Because reasons. I'm not going to go into them. Not my place to say. That's very cool. But then what did the fucker do? Of course, being, I don't know if it's just the ego or whatever, the fucker decides to put on his website and just lambast Steve. Big time. And all the rest of it. And just virtue signal about what a righteous person he is for doing this. So righteous. And, you know, love is the key. So kind. So fucking kind that the bastard doesn't even put the GoFundMe in the bloody, you know, website. Basically, he spent the 250 quid so he could use it as a platform to fucking be a cunt, basically, and just, you know, look at me, I'm so great, you know, but I'm not really there to help this guy at all. I've done it for my own gain. Hypocritical, you know, the hypocrisy of the love and light thing. And, oh, Mr. Magnitude, stop throwing, you know, stones when you're in a glass house. In fact, your glass house is shuttered to the ground. You shouldn't really do this. Well, truth is the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. Did I say that enough times? Truth. So, it was very kind of him to do that, but to use it as the virtue signal on top, that just shows the character. And to not even put, you know, the link to the GoFundMe after, you could have helped loads just by doing that. It'd have made things a lot more tangible, I guess, on making amends and moving on. But, hey, you know, 250 quid towards the GoFundMe is great. I think you're missing the point. I'm not dissing the donation. That's amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Bluff, for helping Mr. Holte. But to sit there and lambast him on your website and just show how virtuous you are, obviously it wasn't altruistic in the finest sense whatsoever. And this leads me down to my channel striking and stuff, and getting back to with Josh and criticism and stuff, and like, oh, if you hate on me or criticise me, yeah, I'm going to throw you down, I'm going to throw you down, I'm going to hide your comments and all the rest of it. How dare you, da 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 da. But then, Josh can go to other channels that do spirit box sessions and fucking go nuts at them and laugh at them and go nuts, you know. What's the difference? Hate, you know, debate isn't hate. That's the thing. But these people, this is the interesting thing, and fair play to the person that did the spirit box session. She'll know who she is. I watched it. You know, he was like, oh, you know, just ripping the piss, saying do whatever, and she replied really well, saying, you know, wow, sorry, Josh, maybe I should have had my own app where I could put my own words in. Hey, isn't there a dead celebrity you don't care about to go after? I don't know. Whatever. It's just really hypocritical, because if you're of that love and light mentality, rather than trying to strike someone who has got criticism down, or even just address the criticism, you know, major criticism in the way your practices are, wouldn't you just want to pray for that person? They're in a bad place. They're really bad. Their positivity is really bad, because at the end of the day, if you're not positive, all this negativity is what's leading you on the path you are down. And that's going to lead to my path right now, because clearly I'm not being positive enough, because my wife is in serious bad health at the moment, and it's looking like something is going to be bad. Now, those of you that have followed me since, well, the start, or know at least from January, she had an MRI for a possible brain tumour aneurysm, and turns out she hadn't got that. Yay, great, lovely, that's good, but she still felt like crap. But because she didn't have that, she's not going to die right away. They just bombed her off, you know. Now, put it this way, right? She's lost 5 stone since January. That's not right. I'm a really light guy. I weigh 8.5 stone. Always have done since the age of 14. I'm a skinny bastard, okay? She's thinner than me now. And she's not meant to be. She started off at like 14 stone, you know. And she's now like 8.5. In fact, she was 9.1 about 12 days ago. When the new doctor, we got her new doctor, enough was enough because she vomited, and she stands up and she can't even get to the stairs without spinning out, and she went to the doctors and they weighed her. She'd lost fucking, I've got to work out now. 9.1 she weighed. 12 days later, in effect, that was the last time she weighed herself. 9.1. She now weighs like 8.4, 8.5. So in 10 days, 12 days, well, 10 days she just weighed. You know what I'm trying to say. In a very short space of time, she lost like half a stone, like a week. That's not good. And there's a lot of other things I don't. If you're on my community, I don't know if Scotty will provide the links to community. I'll give them to him, and hopefully you can put the links. And you want to follow what's going on with Mrs. Magnitude and the shit, then be my guest, because things are crumbling around me at the moment. We're even looking at going to court to get evicted from the house. This isn't a shill video per se, but I do want to put it out there that we're in the shit, blah blah blah. You've heard this all before. I'm sure people like Mark Smith go through it all the time, then 2 minutes they were absolutely fine, pregnant, and everybody's happy. That's great. Not really the case this way. It's all fucking crashing down. And that's because I'm not being positive enough, I see. So clearly, you guys all need to pray for me heavily, and you should do the same. If you're going to walk around being the chosen one and preach like Jesus, then at least fucking act like Jesus. Don't strike me down with my criticism about your fake fucking shenanigans and your fraudings. How about just pray for me, because I'm in a bad space, right? I'm just not being positive enough. Oh, gee, guys, I don't know. I need another jump cut. I fucking hate doing these. So, yeah, like I say, Mrs. Magnitude had a health scare in January, and it was looking like a serious thing, brain tumour or aneurysm, right? And it wasn't that of the MRI. She only did her head though. But the doctor's really concerned about her lungs. Her lungs are in real trouble. Her left lung especially is in real deep trouble. And hopefully it's something like, I don't fucking know. But you read between the lines, and pretty much this isn't gospel, so please don't run with this when I say this. But people are freaking, in effect, between the lines, don't want to say the word because people will run with this. I don't want you to run with this, but there's a good possibility you could have lung cancer or something. And you know what happens if you have lung cancer and the symptoms are already there? It's too fucking late. And now I've had this premonition, and I don't mean some wishy-washy like bluff or josh about tiny little angels filling you up with love. I even did a music video on it, if you watched on my channel. A music video of where I lost my wife and I couldn't deal with it. I was trying to get through on the spirit box, and then I woke up to find actually everything was okay, my daughter was still there or whatever. Don't suppose you remember that video? Lamb of God by Marilyn Manson was a tune I used. I did my usual music video. So I've had this thing for a long, long time. And I don't want it to become true, because, well, no one wants to come true. You know what? I've got to go to a funeral this week, actually. Wednesday, this week. Next week. What day? I don't know what fucking day we're on. Friday, yeah, I'm recording something. No, not, it's Saturday. I don't know what day we're on. Saturday. Wednesday, I've got to go to Will's funeral. If you don't, no one knows who Will is unless you're in my community. If you're in the community that I run, Truth Seekers Exige, you know, then you'll be aware of this. He was found in a horrific way. I don't want to go into it too much. Yeah, bodies aren't very nice things to look at, and it's even worse if you know the person, right? And I've got somebody else who's been hit off a bush bike and is now in a coma and probably won't make it through. Boo, boo, boo. Everyone's dying around me. Facts of life, as you get older, people die, don't they? I lost my uncle like only, a couple of months ago, whatever. They're all dying around me, and it's one thing I can take that I a friend or someone I know, it's hard and all the rest of it, and you sort of appreciate life a little bit more. But when it's your soulmate, it's a little bit different. Of course, the offset of this is she can't go to work so easily, and where she's missing out on work, and where also I don't need to give you all my finances and stuff, but the boy's not a boy, he's a man no more, so not a non-dependent. Suddenly, you're needing to find a lot more rent, and you're not earning enough. Yes, we have tried looking through other work. Trust me, I'm not going to go into that with the whole thing about Lidl's as well. Absolutely, you missed out there, Lidl's. Or maybe you didn't because she's ill now, but you missed me out anyway. I could be a mindless zombie. I'll do anything you say. I don't know. Look, end of the day, what you watch me for isn't the I don't know what you watch me for. I don't know why you guys watch me for. My most watched videos is my expose on Bluff and people like Josh Bluff or whatever, and their practices and their fake sessions. And I've taught at length about ITC and its jump cuts and how you should, you know, conduct a session and how you should be skeptical about your sessions. Oh, did you really make contact? Did you really? You think you spoke to the devil there? Did you? Are you sure you spoke to the devil? If you did, you know, show me why you think about that. Not through some fucking, I don't know. I've gone at length at this. And like I say, over 250 to 300 sessions I've done, 30 of them, 15 to 30 are really, really like, okay, really interesting evidence. And, you know, probably 50 to 70 of them, yeah, something there maybe, but, and the rest of them are pretty much write-offs, you know. What are you going to say? You know, seriously? I know a lot of people like to talk like, oh, but I already know they exist. I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone, you know. I'm not trying to prove anything. I already know. I speak to fucking higher spirits and stuff or whatever. And that's fine if that's what you believe you're speaking to or whatever. And, you know, you can put pareidolia together. That's fine. But I'm not on that ballpark. My ballpark and what a lot of people who follow me are, they want hard, refutable facts so we can take it to the scientific community or someone go, look at this, look at this. No, there's no fucking apps being used here, so you can't say that I put my own words in. That, you know, there's no way you can say that I did this, I cheated. No, I recorded it as it happened, and this is what is coming out, you know? There was a point to this. I can't remember what the fucking point was. Let's have another jump cut, shall we? Fuck it. Anyway, I championed this form of communication, and I want people to look at people like, forget me, forget my fucking 10, 15 sessions that, you know, I like to parade around and go, look at this, you know. I am proud of those sessions because, wow, look at them, you know, how can you not be? Forget who did them, just look at them objectively compared to something Bluff puts out every fucking couple of days or whoever else, you know. Look at it objectively. Yeah. But go search out John Huntingdon, you know, Contact Mortis, you know, that channel, not Mortis Wizard. Go check out Contact Mortis, that, you know, have a look at it. You know, have a look at those. That, you know, yeah. Radio? Just fluke coming out of those? No. And there are other channels as well. You know, NMPI, who's actually covered my own work, actually. And even on this channel, you know, there's a couple of, you know, really good couches. I know people criticise this channel because they're like, oh, wow, it's a bit too, what's the word? But again, everyone has their level of acceptance of what they accept as evidence. But even on this channel, he just put up a clip actually not long ago about a demon. Scotty here, you know. What do you say to that? It's pretty, you know, coincidental, isn't it? Pretty coincidental. Can you say demon, please? Demon. I know it's only one, and yeah, okay, you know, chance playing the lottery and all that, but you see what I'm saying, okay? Be objective in these things. And like I say, everyone has a level, what they class as communication. How far is it? My level's really high, okay? I'm really scrutinising. I look at a lot of sessions and I go, I don't think you got anything there, bud. But the person will believe fully, no, I think I did. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with what your level sits at. I'm not trying to criticise you. I just want to... I mean, I had a best evidence playlist. That playlist is, I don't know, it's about 100 videos or so. Yes, there are a couple of mine included in there, but those videos were videos I could have taken to the scientific community and gone, go through those and tell me what you think. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that was just pure fluke? Are we hearing things differently? What do you reckon? You know? And, yeah, that's what I wanted to champion along. Oh, as I keep repeating myself, people want to, you know, those gurus, you know, the chosen one, the prophet, the martyr. Yeah, I'm a fucking martyr. That was a sort of joke, by the way, to match the chosen one, the martyr thing. It was, you know, it's going to be a bit of comedy to show how fucking ridiculous it is, but people ran with it, and that's fine. I like people running with stuff because it makes me chuckle. But, you know, I love this scientific community just to look at it objectively, you know. And I got put off because Missy was on the stairs. Just give me a second. So yeah, let's break this down because this video's already gone for 20 minutes. Josh, you're a fucking hypocrite. Sit there crying about people criticising your stuff and calling it, it's been so hateful to me, criticising my stuff. Then you fuck off to somebody else's video and give them a load of jip. You're a fucking hypocrite because you know, people put DJ Brown Genuine Paranormal, check his channel out, interesting stuff. Is talking to you not in a hateful way. He's trying to debate with you nicely. You just hide his comments. Hide his comments. Yeah, he's right. He is absolutely right, don't you? And that's why you hide his comments, because he's right. Yet you'll hypocritically go to someone else, do exactly the same thing. Fucking hypocrite. Huff, you're a virtue signalling wanker, because at the end of the day, you talk about like being positive and all this shit, and that your life's great because all you did was think positively, and then you donate to someone's cause, which is beautiful. That's nice that you done that, and I'm sure it cost you nothing really because of the amount of money you got, and that's not the point. Even if you put a quid in, it's not the point. That was great that you did that, but to then take that and put on your website about what a righteous person you are and all the rest of it, even though they've wronged you, even though it's probably the other way around in a lot of things. But you don't even put the link, the most important part, the link, to their cause on your website, while virtue signalling. It just shows what you like. But hey, it's okay, no worries. There's another dead celebrity you can go after. And while we're here, let's just have 20 seconds silence for, if anyone's been following Pee Wee Toms, better known as Dan. I've been following him for a long time. I haven't really said much about it because it's not my place to. But he passed away as well. Midday, yesterday or the day before. So, just 10 seconds of silence for that, please. Okay, great. May your journey be okay, Dan. Don't need to fight no more, buddy. And I worry because if Natalie's got a similar thing, the big C, I know lots of people come out of it okay, and it might not be. I might just get ahead of myself, but you don't understand how ill she is. You do not understand, okay? And it doesn't help with fucking having letters through saying, I'm not like making this up or anything. I put the letter in my fucking community about going to court for possible eviction for this house, because I guess I'm just not being positive enough, because that's all you need, just a bit of positivity, right? We can hope, there's nothing wrong with hope, but you can't just label it, just be positive. I've been positive a lot of times, and it's fallen flat, like job interviews or stuff or whatever. Got it in a bag, absolutely positive. Not smug, there's a difference between positive and cocksure. And it's gone flat on the face. And there's other times where I've been total negative, this ain't gonna work. Not going to work, not a million years, and it does. Now, I do like to believe in karma, although some people will say karma's just full of cognitive bias. You skip things and place things, cognitive bias. Same thing with what the spirit box is allegedly bad for, and it is. Hence why I want to show my evidence, because that ain't just no bias, cognitive bias there. We're all hearing the same thing here. There's no jump cuts or clips to be taken out of context. The world is a fickle and strange place, and I feel myself sinking in it, and if I end up being a single parent, I don't know. Look. I'm in trouble once again, and once again I call on the help like an e-begging fucking panhandling prick. There's the PayPal link in the description probably if Scotty puts it up, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. I know. Look. Hang on for my channel's coming back, but with all that's going around me, whether it comes back as the full thing or a start anew, it's coming back within a week or two. I'm not making a new channel until I know exactly what's going on, because that can go against me, if that makes sense, because you're not really going to make a new channel. But, regardless, what I'm trying to say is, don't expect me to hit the floor running when my channel comes back, I know I should, because I've got a lot to say, and sessions way overdue, I know it is, and we sort of not really been doing them lately because, it's not easy seeing your other half the way she is, and she looks so thin, it's frightening, gaunt, it's not good, and so if you can help, you can help. If you can't, doesn't matter. Call me a panhandling prick, that's fine, I'll take that. I don't want a new PC or anything like that. Fucking hate these videos. So, there you go. And that's that. And if you do help out, please don't be a virtue signalling prick after. Just do it. And I'll say thank you. Doesn't matter if it's $1, whatever, pound, I don't fucking know. But there's a way to conduct yourself these things, I guess. Till next time, people, whenever that'll be. Thank you very much for listening to my ramblings. All the best, and yeah, I'm coming back just 2 weeks, so we know what's going on. Trusted flagger and review of my channel. It's being given to the real YouTube people, you know, not some fucking idiotic bot or some overzealous idiot who doesn't know what he's doing and is just trigger happy over flagging. And then it'll be, you know, sorted out from there. You with me? And if not, I'll start again. But just don't expect me to hit the floor running, at least till I know what's going on with her. She's got many appointments coming up. First thing is an X-ray of her chest. She's found a lump in her ass. That sounds funny, I know, but she's got a sizable lump in her ass. Headaches, spinning out, weight loss is huge. She's, I said the vomiting, didn't I? Yeah. And obviously, you know, it's taking a hit on finance. Should be a foremost thing to be thinking of, finances, should it, when it comes to health? But it is the majority thing when your fucking roof is now threatened at the same time. So, I don't know. Take care, Fertless. All the best. And, I'm just not being positive enough. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, right. I need to. I'm going to sign up to Huff Paranormal's channel, and I'm just going to be positive. That's what you got to do. Narrow narrative.